Well, hey, my friend, it's David. Welcome back to Cross Fitness, helping men and women get the best spiritual shape of their lives, one workout at a time. Got a cool video for you that I'm going to call the 7 Laws of Relationship. Disclaimer right here up front, this is not my content. This is Pastor Mark Driscoll. I'm doing a YouVersion devotion called Spirit-Filled Jesus with some buddies. And he dropped this devotion today, and I thought it was worthwhile enough to share with you. The 7 laws of a relationship, according to Mark Driscoll, here they are in order. The number 1 is the law of hospitality. And he correlates this to the life of Jesus and his ministry. You know, Jesus was friendly with everybody, but he wasn't friends with everybody. And nor can you be as well. We should be, to have friends, we must show ourselves friendly, the Bible says in Proverbs. But, we just can't do that for everybody. And then there's the law of capacity. The law of capacity, and that is, time is finite, energy is finite, and Jesus found this, to be the case. We read in the Bible of people that he touched, he taught, he healed, but there's a longer list of people that he did not touch, heal, or teach. And that's because, in his human body, those resources were finite. Then there's the law of priority. And this is where Jesus had an inner circle. He had Peter, James, as John as the inner circle. Then he had the 12. Then he had a few others, and quite possibly members of his family. And this just about took nearly all of Jesus' time. And so we just have to prioritize our relationships. Not everybody can gain access to us. It's just not possible. We have to prioritize those relationships. Then there's the law of clarity. The law of clarity, and that says that, if people are in our relationship lane and they're taking this down a wrong path, they're not helpful, they're hurtful. Instead of building us up, they're beating us up a little bit. We need to have clarifying conversations with those people. We need to have transitional conversations to say, hey, you know what? This relationship needs to either get in the right lane to encourage one another and build one another up, or we need to have a closure conversation that says this is the last time we're going to be talking, that sort of thing. Then there's the law of, let's see, what did he do? Do this from memory. The law of seasonality, and that is there's just relationships for a season. I mean, there's rarely will we ever have a relationship that spans all seasons of our life. You got your junior high friends, your high school friends, your college friends, maybe military buddies, maybe a sports team, but when you change jobs, you lose those friends. You change churches, those friends go away, It is what it is. It's all good. It's all okay. Just thank God for the deposits that, these people put into your life during the time in which you had that season with them. And then there's the law of, what's that last one? The law of economy. Yeah, that's what it was. And there's, relationships are a little bit like cars. Some cars get good gas mileage, right? They're efficient. They take you down the road. They get you somewhere on purpose. And, they're just a wonderful vehicle to take you someplace that you would like to go. There are friends and conversations just like that. And then there are others on the contrary. They have lousy gas mileage. These people are energy vampires, okay? They suck the life out of you. They drain you. And these are the relationships that we need to be discerning about. And we may need to have a critical conversation with them that this isn't productive, this isn't fruitful, this isn't helpful for you and I to be in the lane, and set up some boundaries on those. So I think I covered them all, the 7 laws of relationship. We have the law of hospitality. We have the law of priority. We have the law of seasonality, the law of clarity, the law of economy. Oh, there's one I missed. The law of idolize or demonize. These are people that love you one day and they hate you the next. They're just unstable. They're fickle, And Jesus had this, people who said, Hosanna to the King, when he came in to town. Before it was over, they were hollering, crucify him, crucify him. So, if there's people that have a love-hate relationship with you, you just can't trust them to be consistent. And, on any given day, we need to let those relationships go. Put up some very strong boundaries. So I think I covered them. If you're keeping up with this, just give me some grace. But anyway, there's 7 laws of relationships. Perhaps you found some names and faces within those descriptions. But come on, let's be mindful of our relationships, and prioritize the inner circle, particularly if you're married, with your spouse, your immediate family. Work your way out to your extended family, and your church family, and all those kinds of things. Okay, hope that helps a little bit. For now, I'm David, your virtual mentor, reminding you that I'm always for you. I'm never against you. Grace and peace to you today. God bless.